The number one reason why your services or products don't sell is because they don't see the value in your offer. Now, I'm not saying your product isn't valuable. What I'm saying is that people might not see the value right away. And it's our job as, business owners or marketers to make them see it. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. My name's Brian, and in this video, I'll share with you two critical things that you should add to your copy if you want to become more persuasive and if you want to make more sales. But first, there's a lot of reasons why people don't buy. But I'm gonna focus on two of the most common reasons why. Number one, they aren't your ideal customers. And let's say I'm selling a guitar right now, and the value of the guitar is $3,000, but I'm selling it for only $500. If you have zero interest in guitars, then you're probably not going to buy it, right? Even if it's really cheap. Number two, they already bought your competitor's products. So again, I'm selling my guitar, but let's say you already have one, like you just bought one. Even if you have $3,000, you're probably not going to buy it. So if these are the reasons why people don't buy, then there's not a lot of things we can do to persuade. But anything other than these two reasons, you're good actually. You're in a really good position to, influence their buying decisions. Because once you're in front of your customers who are ready to buy, then there's only one thing that matters. And it's not the price, it's the copy. Let me explain why. The price is only used to, let's say, justify the value of your offer. And this is especially true if your competitors have the exact product or, let's say, similar product. But here's the thing. People buy on emotions and justify with logic. So if you think about an expensive product that you bought, most likely you bought it because that product is a means to a specific end or to a specific goal or to something that you want to achieve, or let's say to fulfill some sort of desire. Now if we remove the emotions, we remove the desire, and we don't really want to do that. So instead, we want to be able to tap into those emotions and use them to influence your customers' perception, or the way they perceive your products. And you can do that by adding features and benefits to your copy. Okay, now I know it's not something new, but in this video I'll share with you two critical types of benefits that most people miss, and that's why they're having a hard time selling their products. And if you use these benefits in your copy, then you'll be able to actually show your customers how valuable your products are, and even make them convince themselves to buy your product. Just so that we're on the same page, I'm going to talk about features first, because so many people mistake features for benefits. They think they're talking about the benefits of their products, but they're actually talking about features. If you're doing the same thing, that's okay. It's not your fault. There are actually features that look like benefits, and there are also features that can become benefits. But in general, when people think of features, they think of like technical aspects of the product, like size, weight, material. But it's really not limited to that. There are a lot of features that look like benefits. For example, if you're selling, info products, you might think the benefits are, 5 hours of premium video content and downloadable worksheets and templates. Or maybe you're selling a physical product and it includes free or fast shipping. Or maybe you're selling a guitar, for example, and that guitar is signed by Eric Clapton. These are all examples of features. A feature is an objective fact about your product or service. And by objective, I mean we can all agree that this guitar is signed by Eric Clapton, or that the product was shipped in one day and that the shipping is free, right? Now, a benefit, on the other hand, is kind of subjective in a way that it directly speaks to your customers' needs and desires. So it addresses that conversation that's happening in their heads. And if you can get that, bring awareness to that, put that on your copy, then you'll be able to instantly create that connection with your customer and increase their desire to buy. So, how do we do that? Well, as I mentioned earlier, you want to add both the features and the benefits of the product to your copy. You already know what features mean. It's what the product is, what the product has, or what the product does. Now, most people think that a benefit is what the product does, but personally, I think, well, I would still say, or I would still consider that as a feature because let's say that, for example, this microphone, right? When I press this button, it activates noise reduction and reduces the background noise. So we can all agree that that's what it does. It's an objective fact. So it's a feature. Now, a benefit is the real reason why your customers need the product. And in my opinion, there are three types of benefits: what I call the common benefit, the personal benefit, and the meta benefit. I just made those things up. But let me explain each by showing you some examples so that you know what I mean. I bought this product a couple of months ago. It's melatonin. And the features of this product are vitamin B6, gummy, passion fruit flavor. Now, I don't know what vitamin B6 is for, so I searched online and turns out it can actually prevent and treat anemia and improve mood and also promote brain health, lots of other benefits. So these things are benefits and I call them the common benefits. Now, I didn't buy this product because I wanted to improve my mood or like prevent anemia. I actually bought this product because I wanted something that can help me fall asleep, whenever I want to sleep. You might say that, Brian, these benefits weren't listed and yet you still bought the product. So we don't really need to add benefits, right? Yes, you don't. Sometimes you can sell your products based on, features alone. But here's the thing. First, I already knew the benefits of melatonin. Like I just needed to buy one. And second, that was the only product at the drugstore. So imagine if I had no idea what melatonin is for, and there's another product at the store. Let's say that this product was available. I would have probably bought this one because it literally says sleep support. And remember, I wanted something that could help me fall asleep, right? So my personal benefit for why I need this product, that's what I call the personal benefit. It's directly tied to, my own needs. And you can also say that it's subjective. Now, if personal benefit is the reason why your customers need the product, then meta benefit is the reason behind the personal benefit. Here's what I mean. Personal benefit, I wanted to fall asleep. Why? Because I wanted to wake up early and pick up my sister from school. In other words, I want to take care of my loved ones. And that's one of the most common desires that every human wants. So meta benefit is both personal and universal. Now, if you've read the book called Cashvertising, you're probably familiar with the most common desires that every human wants. And they are, I think, to survive, to enjoy food, to be free from danger, sexual companionships, to live comfortably, to be superior, to protect your loved ones, and I think social approval. Now, if you can show your customers how your products benefits can address any of these common desires, then you'll have a very powerful copy. You'll be able to address all the objections in their head. And actually, it's going to be extremely hard for them not to buy your product because what will happen is their emotions will tell them, buy this. And then their logic will tell them, yes, yes, you have to buy this because reason number one, reason number two, reason number three. Like, basically their logic will support their emotions. And remember earlier I mentioned that we buy on emotions and justify that decisions with logic. Well, if you can tap into those emotions by using these personal and meta benefits, then they're going to end up, your customers are going to end up convincing themselves to buy your product. But just a quick disclaimer though, you can't do this for every product. At least I won't advise you to. Because, well, especially in the medical industry, the personal and meta benefits are kind of subjective, right? So you just want to make sure that you use them properly or appropriately. So, how do you apply this to your copy? Well, first, list down all the features of your product or service, okay? And then next, you want to turn those features into benefits. So for every feature, you want to write down the benefit, the common benefit, the personal benefit, and the meta benefit. Write down as many benefits as you can because this is going to help you write your copy later. This stuff isn't easy. So if you are struggling to, like flush out the benefits of your products or service, I created a worksheet that can help. Check out the link in the description below. The worksheet will guide you step by step on how to identify features from benefits so that you can become, let's say, more persuasive, write copy that will influence your customers' buying decisions and be able to, sell your products faster.
The biggest marketing lie of all time exposed. I'd like to welcome you to my favorite soapbox. Thank you for coming. Take a seat, strap in. We're going to be here a while. First, a question, not rhetorical. I want you to answer this out loud. I don't care if you're in a public place. How many touches does it take before somebody is ready to buy? Don't think just